So a lot of people in the crypto space have reached out and asked me, when am I selling my XRP? Now, before you freak out and you leave me a hate comment in the description below, I want you to hear me out in this video, because with the crypto market pulling back over the past 24 hours, a lot of these projects are dropping between 5 and 10%. XRP is seeing a sell-off right now after the lawsuit news, down to 56 cents. So in this video, over the next couple minutes, I'm going to discuss exactly what's taking place for Bitcoin for the rest of the altcoin market, why the market's dropping, the retail interest in Bitcoin and altcoins according to Google Trends is at levels compared to previous bull runs we've seen in the past, but there are some major shifts taking place in the crypto market right now that will directly affect your portfolio this entire bull run. So we're going to discuss exactly what you need to know, exactly when I'm going to be selling a portion of my XRP. We're getting into the XRP to the US dollar and the XRP to the Bitcoin price chart, because if you guys watched my video yesterday, I talked about how many XRP you would need to hold to realistically become a millionaire by the end of this bull run cycle. So in this video, we're talking about an exit strategy that is just as important, if not more important, so you don't get wrecked at the top. Because with all these announcements happening that are completely changing the game for Ripple and XRP and the rest of the industry, this video is designed to prepare you for exactly what is coming next, so you can have the perfect exit strategy to make as much money as possible and capitalize this entire bull run. So for the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about everything from institutional demand, global liquidity and what that means for the cryptocurrency market, the best periods to make money over the past 80 years, and years in which panics have occurred and will occur again, year of good times, high prices and time to sell, and then year of hard times, low prices, and the best time to buy and back up the truck so you can get the best deals possible. We're also discussing the psychology of a market cycle and exactly where we are right now and what is happening on the relative strength index that we need to pay attention to, the Bitcoin stock to flow model and what we're seeing happening right now that is right along schedule and the reason why I'm still bullish. We're discussing other macroeconomic factors including inflation, interest rates, currency devaluation that are going to have a profound effect on the cryptocurrency market, and a key indicator that shows us the Federal Reserve's next move for Bitcoin and the rest of the market. On top of that, some regulatory actions and frameworks that are crucial for shaping the future of the crypto market, and it's happening right now with Ripple. And then we need to discuss some macro technological innovation comparing crypto to the internet, the law of diffusion of innovation, also some benefit of liquidity pools on the XRP ledger to earn passive income, and what I'm doing to earn an extra 1,000 to 2,000 XRP per day through the #1 liquidity pool in the world on the XRP ledger and the #1 play to earn XRP game. So if you guys are feeling bearish looking at the cryptocurrency market right now over the past 24 hours, when in doubt, zoom out. Comment 777 if you're feeling blessed. Comment 777 if you're feeling bullish. And if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree this bull run, confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So let me know if you guys are bullish or bearish this week, because over the past week, we see a mix of projects that are up, some projects down. SUI, Tau, HNT, Zcash, Akash, WIF are up. And then the projects that are down are like ICP down 4%, HBAR 1%, LDO, Lido, Maker down 10%. Overall, over the past month, most of the markets are down except for a few outliers. XRP is still up 20%. And I know a lot of people are disappointed in XRP because even though XRP compared to traditional markets, guys, rallied up 20-30% from 45 cents on the news. And so with the macro market sentiment right now, being hesitant about crypto right now, it's completely understandable because of a potential World War III, the Fed cutting interest rates, people not knowing how much further the markets could go the upside, with Warren Buffett selling 50% of his Apple stock. So let's discuss the facts, because that's what we do in these videos. And the retail interest in Bitcoin, according to Google Trends, like I just talked about, is at levels compared to previous bull run cycles we've seen in the past. But there are some major shifts taking place that I want to discuss with you over the next few minutes. If we're looking at Google Trends in blue compared to Bitcoin's price action right here in these red circles, when we were at these levels, we're currently at about 20 on Bitcoin's interest on Google Trends, which tracks the amount of retail people that are simply typing in the keyword Bitcoin into Google. And as you can see, when the blue line was at its peak, that's when Bitcoin's price was at its all-time high. And so if you want to know when the best time to make money in the markets is you observe Google Trends, and when it's at an all-time high, you sell. When it's not, you buy. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are purely for education, informational purposes only. Crypto is risky. You could lose money in these markets. And these videos are purely designed to help you do your own research by presenting facts and data for you to make up your own mind. And so when we just look at the charts and we confirm it with facts on the price chart when we're at all-time highs or when we're at the low, as you can see here in the bear market bottom, After April of 2022, when the market got destroyed, so did the search volume in Bitcoin. The retail left the markets. Well, what happened there when the interest bottomed out, right around October, it looked like, of 2023, then the interest was all the way down here. That was the best time to back up the truck. Right after that, Bitcoin shot up past $70,000 and then interest spiked up. Now with this recent pullback, you can see how the interest is pulling back too. So study Google Trends, and I'm going to be bringing this up in future videos for you guys and talking about this, because we are witnessing a different type of bull run. Because as you can see with the run up for Bitcoin past the all-time high, it was not a retail driven bull run thus far. What it was an institutional run, because institutional demand from companies like BlackRock and other major players is what's driving the accumulation of Bitcoin through their ETFs, which in turn causes altcoins to rally alongside Bitcoin due to the overall bullish sentiment. And of course, massive speculation on new technologies, DeFi protocols, L1s, L2s, real world assets. For example, IBIT, which is BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, has only ever recorded 1 day of outflows. This is actually really crazy. On August 8th, their Bitcoin spot ETF saw an inflow of about $195 million just a few days ago, with BlackRock purchasing an additional 2,586 Bitcoin worth $157 million. That was roughly like the fee that Ripple had to pay the SEC. BlackRock just bought in 1 day. No big deal. Light little pocket change for them. So if the bull run is truly over, as some bears suggest, why is BlackRock continuing to buy more? It's the biggest question we have to answer here. Keep in mind, BlackRock manages around $10 trillion in assets under management, so they might have insights to information that the average retail doesn't about the future of digital assets. So it seems they are buying when retail investors are selling, which allows IBIT to record numerous 0 days, as you can see right here on the screen, of outflows because somebody is holding on to the shares instead of redeeming them for cash. Now, as you guys know, Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, flipped from being bearish on Bitcoin to being bullish. You've probably heard this clip before.
So we're looking at Bitcoin, we're looking at ETFs in the same manner. These are technological changes that can allow us to move forward.
Do you now expect other cryptocurrency ETFs? Meaning, do you think that Gary, and we'll talk to him later, Gary
like Ethereum,
will have to approve an Ethereum ETF? And is that a function of something the SEC has to do, or do you think that all these things have to go to court first?
I couldn't respond to that. I see value in having an Ethereum ETF. As I said, these are just stepping stones towards tokenization. The moment you buy or sell an instrument, it is known. It's on a general ledger that is all created together. You want to talk about issues around money laundering and all that. This eliminates all corruption by having a tokenized system.
So as BlackRock and other institutions continuously gobble up Bitcoin as it continues to drop, global liquidity is increasing and the yen carry trade unwind is coming to an end. With the recent sell-off that took place in the stock market, it was due to Japan, but global liquidity refers to the availability of money and credit in the global financial system, which can be influenced by central banking policies, capital flows, other macroeconomic factors. I'm not going to go into a whole history lesson here in this video, maybe in future videos, but this chart right here, you can see the 65-month cycle, which is the red dashed wave. This suggests a cycle where the global liquidity index, which is the black wave, expands and contracts approximately every 65 months. So that's about roughly 5.4 years, where Bitcoin's halving, along with the broader crypto market, generally aligns with the global liquidity cycle. So it's intriguing to consider that the creator of Bitcoin may have been aware. I personally believe that they were fully aware of these economic cycles and they structured Bitcoin's halving based on the global liquidity cycle. So we're observing indications of global monetary easing and an increase in money supply coming, but these processes unfold gradually because initially the influx of liquidity begins slowly, but eventually accelerates significantly after the Fed decides to cut rates. But if you look at right here, the percentage change from a year ago, we're in positive territory in 2024 for the global liquidity index. And if we talk about the periods when to make money, this has spooky accuracy. If you look at this very closely in terms of A, B, C, A is the years in which panics have occurred and will occur again, going back to the past. B, year of good times, high prices, and the time to sell stocks and value of all kinds like cryptocurrencies, precious metals, risk on assets and stuff. And then C is year of hard times, low prices, good time to buy stocks, crypto, corner lots, goods. Hold till the boom reaches the year of good times, then unload your truck on the retail's head that don't watch these videos. So share this video with somebody, subscribe to the channel so you can help someone get wealthy. So look at this right here. We can see 2026. It's saying year of good times, high prices, and the time to sell stocks and value of all kinds. So this doesn't mean that all of 2026. This means leading into 2026. And so this leads with my market cycle theory that the top will come in at the end of 2025. Now pay attention, because when I talk about the Bitcoin stock to flow model, that's where you're going to see this line up impeccably. It has very crazy levels of confluence on the charts here. So 2026 leading into 2032, year of hard times, low prices, good time to buy. And so if we go from 2026, we top out, and then we bottom in 2026, 2027, and it takes time to build back up to the next bull run. Then if 2032 is the best time to buy, then that's going to be spooky accurate, because maybe we go into World War III in 2026, 2027. We'll see. But either way, year in which panics have occurred and occurred again, 2035. And so this is going to be in line with some World War III event that we need to be ready for. And if you're not preparing right now, you need to be getting passports. You need to be preserving your wealth, growing your wealth. You need to get land. You need to be able to have access to food, to water, to shelter, to all sorts of stuff in case things really do hit the fan, because you have it easy right now. I mean, I'm young. I know if you're watching this video and you're older than me and you've been through what happened during the wars, maybe you can educate people in the comments below what that was like. What are we heading into now with World War III? This is starting with a financial warfare right now, but then it's going to lead to other types of warfare that it's going to be pretty scary for people that aren't prepared. So that's why I'm very adamant about making these videos, to help educate you guys, because in order to prepare physically, you first have to prepare financially, because as human beings, we're the only species that has to pay money to live on this planet. So if you have more money, you have more freedom, right? You can purchase your freedom, and you could purchase your exit strategy if you want to leave the country, or if you want to buy land in the country and you want to stay around your family and do all that cool stuff. So that's what we're doing. We're doing this for freedom. If we look at the crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin, it's following the psychology of a market cycle, where this disbelief rally is just much larger than what we depicted on this example right here that you can see on the screen, which tells us a few things about the future of this cycle, how large this bull run could be, and when the cycle is most likely to end. So the psychology of a market cycle is the collective emotional journey of investors as they move from depression, disbelief, hope, optimism, belief, thrill, to euphoria, which is the top of the market. Any idiot is making money in the markets because everybody's in profit at the top of the market, because everyone's still holding, followed by complacency, then anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, and ultimately depression again, reflecting the reactions to rising and falling asset prices. So the psychology of a market cycle is very, very accurate, because it taps into the fundamental nature of human behavior and collective decision-making, often referring to as the hive mind, right? Bees have a hive mind, fish have a hive mind, birds have a hive mind. We also have a hive mind. And in the financial markets, it's basically a tattoo of mass emotions and the hive mind put onto a chart. And as social creatures, we tend to follow group behavior, leading to self-reinforcing cycles of greed and fear. Where this herd mentality amplifies market movements, it creates predictable patterns that you can be able to capitalize on as an investor, collectively swinging from greed to fear, driven by deeply ingrained psychological biases like the confirmation bias, fear of missing out, FOMO, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and loss aversion. So this results in a cycle that reflects not just economic fundamentals, but the powerful and often irrational impulses of the collective human psyche, making it a deeply resonant and accurate reflection of market behavior. So once you understand mass psychology, by first recognizing and mastering your own emotions and having control over your own emotions, then you can gain a competitive advantage ahead of the 99%. So as you can see, when we broke out from depression going into this disbelief rally, you can see what happened on Google Trends in 2024 when we bounced off of this ascending support. We can even draw a support line on Google Trends, and we went above 50 in terms of retail interest. Now, if you look at this Wall Street cheat sheet guide right here on this disbelief suckers rally, pulling back to backtest the previous range high as support, which is right above anger right here, we wicked right off of it. So after disbelief comes hope, where people believe a recovery is possible and we start working our way on out of here. So I do think going into election, we're going to go into the hope rally. Now, I could be wrong. Disbelief could last a little bit longer. As you guys know, in 2019 to 2020, it took a little bit longer because the elite, did something with the pandemic or plandemic or whatever you want to call that to shake everybody out before they rocketed the market up for before the optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria stage in 2021. But look at what we notice right now on the 3-day candles on the relative strength index right here. The relative strength index, RSI, is sitting at 37 right now, and it's formed what's called a falling wedge. Now, a falling wedge forms with lower highs and lower lows, and they are generally bullish signals. So there's two shapes of a falling wedge. Number one, in an uptrend, there are continuation patterns, or in a downtrend, they are reversal patterns. And so as you guys know, since all of 2023 and 2024 on the macro, we have been in an uptrend because we started the bull run after the depression stage. And so this is just a pullback during a bull run. Even though in the micro, it's considered a downtrend, in the macro, we're still in an uptrend. So if you look at the relative strength index before this falling wedge, we were in an uptrend on the RSI. We peaked out above 80, and then we put in a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And what happens is the price chart starts to coil up to the apex of the wedge at the bottom of the wedge. So this would be case number one, because on the macro, we've been in an uptrend. Now, in a bear market, if we were in a bear market, then it would be number two, a reversal pattern. But what we want to look for is an entry at the confirmed breakout point. So we want to see this purple line right here, which is the RSI, cross above this descending resistance in yellow to confirm a breakout. And simultaneously, that would lead to a breakout on the price chart as well too. Now, key chart that we want to look at to understand if this breakout will happen is the Bitcoin stock to flow model and when it will happen. So the stock to flow model is a model used to forecast Bitcoin's price based on its scarcity, comparing the existing supply of Bitcoin, which is the stock of Bitcoin, to the new supply being produced, which is the flow of Bitcoin each year. So the model suggests that as Bitcoin supply decreases over time due to its halving events, its price should theoretically increase, following the trend seen in past cycles. So the stock to flow line on the chart that you can see right here in a dark red provides an estimate future price, which has historically aligned closely with Bitcoin's actual price movements. And additionally, a divergence tool helps track how the price interacts with the stock to flow line, offering insight into market cycles when we're overvalued or when we're undervalued. So this chart overlays Bitcoin's price on the stock to flow ratio line, allowing you to visualize how closely Bitcoin's price has historically followed this model. And so this stock to flow line projects future price levels based on Bitcoin's decreasing supply, particularly at halving events, where the reward for mining new blocks is halved, reducing the rate of new Bitcoin entering the market. Now, I know that's a lot to take in right now, but you can just look on the chart in this simple color code that shows you the days until the next halving, and the colored dots on the price line indicate that, with the stock to flow ratio increasing as supply diminishes, theoretically driving up the price. So additionally, the chart includes this divergence tool at the bottom, with the line turning red when the price is above the stock to flow level and green when it's below. So the divergence helps you track how Bitcoin's price interacts with this model over time, providing further insight into potential market trends and where Bitcoin could go next. And this vertical dashed line right here is when Bitcoin halves. So if you just look at the past vertical dashed gray lines right here and what happened after Bitcoin's halving, when we went from red to orange to yellow, we went absolutely parabolic and we rallied above the stock to flow line. Now, right now, Bitcoin is under the stock to flow line. And if we go all the way to the top of this line where it flatlines, that's all the way above 440, almost $450,000. So if the market were to top out above this line at the end of 2025, that's like $448,000. Now, personally, I don't think Bitcoin's going to go that high this cycle because of the macro World War III news, but I could be completely wrong there, because as you look at the past cycles, it's done it every single cycle. So if we do that this cycle, I would be absolutely blown away, absolutely thrilled. But what I'm going to be looking at is the color code based on past cycles when we were at bright green right after light yellow. Also, I'm going to be looking at macroeconomic factors, including inflation, interest rates, and currency devaluation, because this has a profound effect on the crypto market as governments and central banks respond to economic challenges with, policies that can weaken fiat currencies. And fiat currencies, just like the US dollar is all that is, cryptocurrencies are popping out as emerging alternatives that are very attractive because everybody knows the value of the dollar keeps going down due to inflation. For example, the US Federal Reserve's balance sheet expanded from around $4.2 trillion in early 2020 to over $8.8 trillion by the end of 2021 going into 2022. So this increase in money supply led to massive inflation, eroding the purchasing power of your dollar. So when you went into a grocery store, if you wonder why everything went up in value, it didn't actually go up in value, it just went up in price because they added to their balance sheet. And this catapulted the crypto market to $1.7 trillion in market cap because smart investors understood this stuff and they were subscribed to the Bullrunners channel. So when the Fed starts tightening their balance sheet, when they did this in April of 2022, as you can see right here, the market went from complacency to anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, and then depression, because the reduction in liquidity and increased borrowing costs led to widespread sell-offs, eroding investor confidence, driving the market through a cycle of fear and despair. So this chart shows the money that banks keep at the Federal Reserve to meet their required reserves and any extra money they hold there. So it doesn't include, cash stored in like bank vaults, and it excludes service-related deposits. Notice how the key thing to notice here is how the price of Bitcoin follows the reserve balances with the Federal Reserve banks. So as you can see right here, by middle of December 2021, it peaked out on this chart right here. And interestingly enough, that was exactly when Bitcoin peaked out as well too. So if we just draw an ascending support on this yellow line right here, it's bouncing off of it right now. So the Federal Reserve is about to go back into easing again, because if you look at this chart right here, they've been tightening since 2022. They don't tighten forever. You see this, how this line's going down right here on the right-hand side of the screen? That's QT, quantitative tightening. And this little blip up right there was when Silicon Valley Bank collapsed and they were forced to buy the bad debt to bail out the banks. Sure enough, that's what caused Bitcoin to absolutely crush it and rally at that exact same moment too. So when the Fed starts easing again, that's when I expect the market to rally. Now also, regulatory actions and frameworks are crucial in shaping the future of the cryptocurrency market, because that's what everybody's been waiting on, and it's happening right now. For instance, the SEC's approval on Bitcoin's ETF, Ethereum's ETFs, and eventually other altcoin ETFs coming, plus the resolution, the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, and the clarity around stablecoin regulations have profound implications for market access and investor confidence. This year is going to be monumental for regulation, because regulatory uncertainty leads to more volatility. Clear and supportive regulations, even though I know a lot of people in crypto say it's decentralized, it needs to always be decentralized. Well, regulation is going to pave the way for broader adoption and institutional participation to basically pump your bags. So the evolving regulatory landscape in countries like the US, Europe, and Asia are going to be pivotal for determining the pace and direction of the crypto market growth. So with Ripple's legal battle with the SEC, which resulted in over $150 million fine, Ripple essentially took one for the team by challenging the SEC. They wanted to treat all digital assets as securities. So despite this massive legal hurdle that XRP holders have had to endure over the past few years, suppressing the price of XRP, Ripple and XRP is going to come out of this even stronger, with plans to launch their RLUSD stablecoin by the end of this year. And so what the stablecoin is expected to do is integrate seamlessly into Ripple's existing payment network, which is going to bridge the gap for cross-border transactions, adding more liquidity, further solidifying the role of XRP in the new global financial ecosystem. And as you can see right here that I talked about in yesterday's video, a stablecoin bill is likely to be approved before the presidential election and posing a threat to Tether's market cap dominance, according to JP Morgan Chase. Moreover, the Federal Reserve is now less likely to issue a central bank digital currency after a House bill last month banned the central bank from doing so. Now, that's not signed yet, but if Donald Trump gets into office, he said he won't allow for a CBDC. So Ripple's preparing for that. Also, in other jurisdictions, in the United States, you can see the final legislation is pending. Same with the United Kingdom. Over in Japan, Switzerland, the Bahamas, European Union, and other countries, stablecoin regulation is already in place. So Ripple is testing their stablecoin on the XRP ledger in the Ethereum mainnet and has not received regulatory approval and therefore not available for purchase or trading yet. But that legislation will eventually go through, just like the Bitcoin ETFs went through, just like the Ethereum ETFs went through. It's happening, guys. And once this happens, we're going to go into the banana zone, as Raoul Pal likes to say. Because if we look at the adoption rate of crypto versus the internet, the number of internet users back, like 2020, 2030, compared to the years since the internet and Bitcoin have been public, you can look at this blue line, which is the number of blockchain wallet users, and this dashed blue line is the forecast number of blockchain wallet users. This is just going to continuously trend up by 2030. Now, obviously, these are projections. It's not going to be exact, but you guys get the big picture here. If you can connect the dots between cells and how they divide in your body and how you go from a baby to an adult, how you go through kindergarten to college, how in everything in your life that you've ever done, you've expanded and you've gotten to the next level. If you look at the car industry, look at the Model T Ford, look at cars today with the Cybertrucks, look at cell phones on the wire, the rotary dial, and what you have today. It's inevitable. The financial industry is going through that right now, and you can capitalize on it to make money. But you don't want to be late. That's why you need to prepare now. You need to prepare every single day, because cryptocurrency adoption is here with a very small amount of users in the innovators and early adopters stage. And then we get to the chasm where we get to gap between the early adopters and the early majority. And then once we get to the top, we see the late majority, then the laggers come in. So the internet adoption is already the mainstream market. Everybody knows what the internet is. Everyone knows what social media is, but not many people know what XRP is. Not many people know what cryptocurrencies are or how they work. Even a lot of people don't even know how their phones work, but you don't have to know how this works or sends messages to be able to use it. You just use it because some company has put some marketing in front of you to use it for social media. And now you're addicted to this thing. Guys, what's going to happen in the banking industry is they're going to be using stable coins and cryptocurrencies, specifically XRP, to be able to bridge currency across borders to connect the banking world, because banking is so archaic, it's so slow, especially if you travel a lot like I do to other countries. When you try and get money out from ATMs or you try and use your card in different countries, it's a headache, it's a process. So they're fixing that process right now. For example, Ethereum's shift to proof of stake consensus mechanism and the rise of DeFi protocols have unlocked new ways for investors to generate yield, further fueling interest and capital flow into the market from institutions. And a major development for liquidity in the XRP ledger is the introduction of the AMM, the automated market maker. So the AMM allows users to trade assets directly through liquidity pools without relying on traditional order books. And the AMM feature is crucial because it provides a reliable and efficient way to manage liquidity on the XRP ledger. So liquidity pools are essential in decentralized finance as they allow you to easily trade assets while earning return on your deposited funds. And so this enhancement to the XRP ledger is expected to significantly boost liquidity and trading activity on this platform. And virtually nobody's paying attention to it right now. But as XRP gets more adoption, and I get into the XRP, the US dollar, and the XRP, the Bitcoin price chart, you guys are going to see what's going to happen over the next few years. Some of the benefits of liquidity pools are passive income, because if you provide liquidity or XRP to the pool, you can earn a share of the trading fees generated by the automated market maker. And some of these fees are pretty good, ranging from 9%, 15%, 18% for a lot of these pools because they're newer. And that's APR versus getting like a 5% APR just holding your money in a stable coin. This means by simply holding and depositing assets, you can generate a steady stream of passive income, along with access to immediate trades, lower transaction costs, greater access to diverse assets as well too on the XRP ledger, and flexibility to withdraw your assets from the liquidity pool at any time. They're not locked up. So this level of control is going to help you manage your portfolio, scale your portfolio, and allow you to benefit during the early stages of blockchain adoption. For example, one project that I showed you guys a few weeks ago that is the #1 liquidity pool in the world on the XRP ledger, it was sitting about $50. Right now it's about $95, experiencing a little pullback, but it's up 12% over the past week with a market cap of only $2.6 million. It's also connected to the #1 play to earn game on the XRP ledger that just takes less than 10 minutes per day to play, where I can collect rent on these digital game pieces each and every single day in the native currency as crypto rewards. So as you can see right here, I have about 189 crypto. And if I take 189 and I multiply that by 95, that's about 17,900, so almost $18,000 worth of crypto. Now, obviously that's not a guarantee that you're going to be able to earn the same amount. And that's just for example purposes only, because obviously you guys know results are going to vary. But my favorite part about the game is with that crypto that I'm able to earn every single day, I can simply add it to the liquidity pool. So I add about 8 crypto tokens each day, and I just simply click add liquidity. It loads up in my XRP wallet. I just simply slide to accept, and then it adds that liquidity to the pool. And as you can see, I got about almost 55,000 LP tokens. Now, if I want to remove liquidity from the pool, I can either do that in crypto or in XRP. And let's say I want to remove 1,400 or 1,500 XRP. 1,400 is about 52,000 LP tokens I'm redeeming, or 1,500 is about 56,000. And I can remove liquidity whenever I want. So to be able to earn an extra 1,000 to 2,000 XRP per day, simply by playing this game for fun, earning crypto rewards, adding to the liquidity pool, earning trading fees, I think it's an absolute no-brainer. So if you guys want to learn about that, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go to bullrunners.com and you'll discover how to earn more crypto in less than 10 minutes per day with the #1 play to earn XRP game. You simply click the button on the page, you put in your best email address, you'll be instantly subscribed to our daily video newsletter, and you'll be able to get started right now after watching this 8-minute video. You'll also learn how to get your XRP wallet, how to get your game pieces, how to play the game, and how to withdraw crypto each and every single day and benefit from the liquidity pool. That way you can stack up your crypto rewards before we get to the euphoria stage of the bull market cycle. Because when we look at the psychology of a market cycle, when we see a breakout on the relative strength index to the upside and the whole market starts to pump because the liquidity pool is paired to XRP, the crypto token follows XRP. So because XRP had a little bit of a pullback, so did the crypto token. But when XRP absolutely explodes, it's going to be insane for this project. So again, guys, no guarantees, but if this bull run is still on and we don't go into an absolute economic meltdown, which I mean, it could happen, stock market could implode any day, crypto market could implode any day. That's why I say at the beginning of these videos, Crypto's risky. You could lose money in these markets. So just understand, if the markets go down and you lose money, I'm right there with you losing money. I'm not some special person sitting there making all the money if the markets are going down. However, I do know ways, and I can show you ways to be able to benefit even if XRP goes sideways or down, which is happening right now. Now, how people are going to imagine this to happen is, it's 2025. XRP is at 55 cents, still sitting there. Ripple comes out, makes an announcement, says, hey guys, everything's ready. Regulation, tokenization, cross-border payment starting worldwide, automated market maker, 7,000 banks ready to go. All that next month. We just wanted to let you know. Now jump in. If you think you'll know if everything is ready and it's going to be the sign, you are seriously delusional. They're going to run this without you knowing. And even though they're putting this news out there publicly, what's happening behind the scenes right now, they're preparing and they're saying a flip of the switch. Now, I'm preparing for it not to be a flip of the switch. I'm preparing for it to be a slow grind. And the more time that XRP spends suppressed, I'm able to stack up income just like you are, because you don't make your money at the top of the market. You make your money the longer the markets stay at low levels for you to back up the truck. Remember, Bitcoin reached all-time highs in 2021 off of pure nothing, pure speculation. FTX fraudsters pumping it with no regulation, no ETFs. Now in 2024, we have exchange traded funds, regulation around some products. Trump is coming out shilling Bitcoin, saying he's going to make America the Bitcoin capital of the planet if he gets in office. Everyone is shilling Bitcoin. Even the Democrats are creating their Bitcoin campaign, and it's still under its all-time high from 2021. So make it make sense. It will make sense to many when XRP flips Bitcoin according to 24-hour crypto. Do you guys think that's going to happen? I think it would be absolutely insane if that were to happen. Now, as you guys know, before the lawsuit, XRP actually passed Ethereum. And so Ethereum's market cap is at $300 billion. That's a 10x from where we are right now for XRP. So I don't see why XRP couldn't go to $5 bare minimum this cycle. It's not a guarantee, obviously, but I've received messages. Mr. Zoom was saying he's received messages asking about exit strategies for XRP. So a lot of people are wondering in the XRP community, in the XRP army, when is the best time to sell your XRP? Am I selling right now? Am I going to be holding forever? What portion of my portfolio am I allocating for long-term holds? Because I have said in previous videos, I'm treating it like a 401k. That won't go away. So there is a portion of my portfolio that I'm holding for the long term that I'm just not going to sell, and I'm just going to let sit there and maybe sell in like 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But there is a portion of my portfolio that I'm trading for this bull run specifically. So I thought this was great because he's saying set your goals based on realistic targets. Crazy targets and these Riddler targets of $589 are delusional. And obviously it could happen. I'm not denying the fact that could happen, but nobody knows what the future holds. I have no idea. Even these Riddlers have no idea. And personally, he's divided his holdings into two parts. I've done the same thing too. So that's why I pulled up this post: retail price target bag, utility bag for the long haul. So for the retail bag for this bull run cycle, we need to look at the charts, and it's not based on price. So I'm not going to be selling based on price. Price is completely irrelevant. If you're looking at price, you're still an amateur. We look on the charts to see key indicators for when we're overbought or we're oversold, and where we are in the 4-year market cycle theory based on global liquidity that I just showed you. Also, where we're at in Google Trends, where we are in Coinbase on the App Store, where we are in terms of the psychology of a market cycle, getting closer to euphoria, and also where we're at on the XRP, the Bitcoin price chart, and the XRP, the US dollar price chart. Because if you look at the chart on the bottom of the screen right here, from top to top, from December 2013 to January of 2018, it took roughly 1,492 days. Then if we measure from January 2018 top to the top of May of 2021, it took roughly 1,216 days. Now, granted, I'm on the monthly chart. It may be a few days off here and there, but I want to give you a big picture to understand within the month what I'm going to be doing here, because I'll be scaling out on the monthly chart, and then on the daily, I'll have some daily trades here I'll explain to you guys. But that was 1,216 days. So let's just say if we were to measure 1,216 days from the top, that would put us, roughly around September. And so right now we're very far off from a massive run for XRP, and it would need to happen within the next month. So I don't think we're going to be topping out within the next month here. I think this is going to be a little bit longer than everyone expects. So leading me to believe it's going to be closer to 1,492 days, which puts us into June of 2025. Now, I do think it will actually extend even into like maybe September, October, November, or December of 2025 for the top of the market. So I can just extend this out here because I'm preparing for Q4 of 2025. And so for me, I'm just going to be holding my XRP all through 2024. most of 2025, and then depending on where we are on the key indicators. I mean, if XRP does a massive rally over the next 1 to 3 months and shoots up to like $2, $3, $4, $5, I might hedge out a little bit, but the vast majority, I'm going to be holding on to. And I'll be talking every day in these videos and sharing with you guys my strategy. Now, look at the XRP, the Bitcoin price chart. This is key for understanding to form your strategy, because this red box you can see right here, this zone of support that we bounced off of, and then if you compare that with this vertical white line all the way down to the XRP, the US dollar price chart, you can see right here in June of 2014, XRP's price was all the way down here. XRP was underperforming Bitcoin, and then XRP shot up off of that support. We came all the way back down to the support. February 2017, XRP to Bitcoin was all the way down here. Simultaneously, XRP to the US dollar price chart was at like 0.005. Then XRP rocketed on out of there. We shot all the way up. We came back down. Bear market, XRP to Bitcoin's price chart by January of 2021 was down here. That's when Ripple got hit with the lawsuit. And as you can see, XRP crashed compared to Bitcoin back down to this support. So this red box at the top of the screen, this horizontal tiny little red box, is a very key zone to watch for XRP to Bitcoin to go into. Meaning when it's going down, Bitcoin's outperforming XRP. XRP is either going sideways or down compared to Bitcoin or compared to the US dollar. And so as you can see on the price chart, XRP's price has virtually done nothing since July of 2023, since the top of May of 2021, and since the all-time high. It's just staying here as they wait for regulation and everything I talked about prior to what we're talking about right now. We just bounced off of the support right here. We see this descending resistance. And so where XRP and Bitcoin could go, I have absolutely no clue. And personally, I'm not putting a marker on the XRP, the Bitcoin price chart, because I don't know. Nobody knows. But what I am doing is I'm going to be watching charts like the stock to flow model, because we are far off from the stock to flow line right here, upwards of $400,000 for Bitcoin. We are far off from light yellow to green in the days of the next halving, when we have topped out every single time the past few bull run cycles. The Federal Reserve is about to pivot and start lowering interest rates and issue quantitative easing again. A stablecoin bill is likely to be approved before the presidential election, and Ripple is coming out with their stablecoin. We're in the infancy stage of the adoption rate of crypto versus the internet right now, and we haven't even gotten to the mainstream market, because if you look at Google Trends right here, we're still at 20 out of 100, meaning retail hasn't even come back into the market. On August 8th, August 7th, August 1st, July 31st, July 29th, July 26th, July 25th, July 24th, BlackRock has been buying an insane amount of Bitcoin. Global liquidity is just starting to trend into the positive based on the 65-month wave. This chart right here that shows the best periods to make money is lining up perfectly with this, almost as if God created this chart. The psychology of a market cycle is showing impeccable accuracy that we just went into a bigger disbelief rally, which tells me that the euphoria stage is going to be even bigger. So in my opinion, it'd be foolish to sell all my XRP right now. Instead, I'm putting my XRP to work for me through the XRP Ledger liquidity pools. So a lot of people have asked me, what is my number one way to earn massive crypto rewards this entire bull run before we get into the euphoria stage of the market cycle? Well, if you go to xrpl.to, you guys will see a lot of different altcoin projects listed on the XRP ledger, and virtually nobody knows about this, nor is anyone really paying attention to it right now, because the price of XRP has been suppressed during the entire Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. But over the next few years, as Ripple and XRP gets more traction, a lot of the projects on the XRP ledger are going to gain a lot of attention. And one of my buddies showed me a project on the XRP ledger that is the first play to earn game on XRP where you're able to earn crypto rewards simply for playing the game. Now, if you guys want to see what that game is, what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below this video. All you have to do is click more when you scroll down, and it'll show get started here. It'll take you to a page that looks like this. You simply just register, create a free account. You enter in your username, your email address, your password, and then your gender. And then you just click sign up at the bottom, and it's going to take you into the back office of the members area. Now I want to explain really quick the benefit of playing this game to earn crypto rewards, because the coolest part about the game is the ticker of the altcoin is literally called crypto. It's a micro cap, very, very tiny project that virtually nobody knows about right now. And one of my buddies showed me this game, and I'm already earning about 10 crypto per day, which is about 1,000 XRP. But there's no guarantee that you're going to earn 10 crypto per day or 1,000 XRP per day, because your results are obviously going to vary playing the game depending at what level you come in at. So I want to be very clear that results aren't typical, and this is just purely for fun to see what happens for the rest of this bull run as the XRP ledger gains more adoption. So once you've created your free account through the link in the description below, the next thing that you're going to need is an XRP wallet. Now, the best wallet online right now is the Zaman wallet, and it's the largest and most secure XRP custodial cold storage wallet. So it's also a mobile app on your phone where you get your private keys for the wallet. It's comparable to a Ledger or a Trezor cold storage device, but the best for holding XRP. And this is what you're going to need to be able to play the game to earn crypto rewards. So again, below this video, you're going to see a tutorial video right here, and it breaks down exactly how to set up your wallet, how to be able to fund it with XRP so you can start playing the game, and everything in between. So after you've created your free community account and you have your XRP wallet, the next step is to log into the back office of your account. And at the top, you're going to see these 4 little icons right here. You simply click this. You go to My DGP, you scroll down, and then you click Purchase Combo. In the bottom left, you're going to click this little plus icon, so it shows 1 combo pack. Click these little 3 boxes right here, and then you purchase with your XRP wallet. And then all you need to do is open up your Zaman wallet on your phone, click this little icon right here at the bottom, and then you simply scan the code on the screen. It's going to pop up. Right now, it's 5,000 XRP to get your digital game pieces to be able to play the game and earn crypto rewards. And I'm going to show you the game in a little bit and how awesome it is, because the founder of this dumped millions of dollars in development into this game and has been working on it since 2020. So this is hands down the best play to earn game to earn crypto rewards on the XRP ledger. So I spent about 15,000 XRP on my digital game pieces because I want to be able to maximize the game. And so far, just recently, I'm earning 10 crypto per day, which is about 1,000 XRP per day. So you can do the math over the course of a month on what those rewards will look like. And I can swap crypto for XRP. So I'm just going to keep stacking my digital game pieces to maximize my crypto rewards, because you also have to take into account that crypto is the in-game currency. So as more people start catching on to the XRP ledger and they start playing the game to earn rewards, then the popularity of the crypto token will increase. So obviously there's no guarantees of any profits here, but you do not want to miss out on this as more people start learning about XRP over the next few years. So all I'm going to do to get my digital game pieces is slide to accept on my XRP wallet, and it says the payment was submitted successfully. Now all I'm going to do is refresh the page. I go to My DGP Assets, that simply stands for digital game pieces, and you're going to see I got 1 Cryptopian, a Crypto Land, a box, a key, a vial, and a crystal. So I'm simply just going to click claim on each of these. I'm going to open my Zaman wallet again. I'm going to click this icon right here to scan the code on the screen, and I'm just going to slide to accept. And as soon as I've claimed my digital game piece, I'm going to click reveal, and it shows me what class this is in. And one of the coolest parts about this game is each of the digital game piece reveals are random, so you could get between a level 1 to a level 10. So I'm going to click claim to reveal the land now, and then I just scan the code and slide to accept on my XRP wallet. And it just shows this little countdown thing right here as it reveals which land I have. So as you can see, that was a level 1 land. You guys might get a different level. On a previous pack, I got a level 9. And depending on the level that you get determines the crypto rewards that you earn daily. Now, after you've revealed your digital game pieces to be able to play the game to start earning crypto rewards, in the top of your back office, you click the icon right here with the 4 squares. Then you simply click the game. And then you click the button on the center of the screen that says enter the game. And then you're going to see several in-game actions here like rent, mine, thieve, govern, rule, enhance, and bank. So depending on which avatar you got will determine whether you mine, you thieve, you govern, or you rule. And then for your land, you can collect rent on your land every single day in crypto, which is awesome. So in this case, I would click on thieve, click continue. So underneath available, I simply select my Cryptopian. I select the duration in days. In this case, it'd be 1. And then I click this little icon right here. It's going to pop up this, and it shows me the daily production. In this case is 0.4 crypto tokens. So depending on when you're watching this video, crypto might be at a different price. Right now it's at about $53. So all you need to do is confirm the action, and it's going to say it's processed successfully. And then it's underneath active, and it has a countdown timer right here in terms of time remaining until it goes back into the available section again. So you can see 23 hours and 59 minutes. Now, once this is done, my crypto balance is going to top up with an extra 0.4. Right now it's at about 44.39. And if I go back to the main page and I click on rent and click continue, you can see that I have an available land that I can collect rent on. So I simply select the land. I select the amount of days that I want it to collect rent, 1 day, 3 days, or 7 days. So this can be as passive or as active as you want, but I'm gonna click this icon right here. It's gonna pop up and it's gonna show me the daily production, and then I just confirm the action. Now you can see underneath active, I have a level 1, level 4, level 8, and a level 9. And then it shows me the time remaining on each of these land pieces that are collecting rent right now. In crypto rewards, which is awesome. And so at the bottom of the screen right here, you can see crypto total net. That's about 14.96 crypto tokens. So let's just round that up to 15. And if I were to swap 15 crypto for XRP, it's about 1,554 XRP. Now that's obviously not a guarantee that you're going to earn the same amount of crypto tokens, because as you can see, I have more pieces of land here because I decided to purchase more packs because I want to be able to stack up the amount of crypto tokens I earn over time throughout the rest of this entire bull run before we get into the euphoria stage. So I'm just going to continue to stack crypto tokens, playing this game for fun, because as more attention gets drawn over to the XRP ledger, I can see more and more users playing crypto land every single day to earn crypto rewards. So again, all you need to do right now to get started is go into the link in the description below this video, create your account. Once you have your Zamin XRP wallet and you've loaded it with XRP, following the tutorial below, then in the back office, you click the icon at the top, you click My DGP, and then you purchase your combo pack to be able to reveal your digital game pieces. So you can buy one or you can buy multiple right now, because the more combo packs that you get, the more pieces of land that you're going to be able to collect rent on each and every single day. And then if you choose to get the crypto token on the secondary market, that's up to you. Or you can just play the game for fun to be able to earn crypto rewards like I'm doing right now. So once the time expires on each of these active pieces of land, I'm going to collect all of the rent in crypto, and it's going to top up my balance right here where you can see 44. So check it out. I know you guys are going to absolutely love it. And again, we're going to have a tutorial as well too on some different strategies, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, to be able to maximize this game. That way you can benefit the entire bull run as XRP explodes. So all you need to do right now is click the links below. If you go to bullrunners.com, you're also going to get early alerts on explosive altcoins, daily market analysis videos for breaking news updates like this, and you'll discover our best ways to be able to maximize the crypto land game to earn the most amount of crypto rewards this entire bull run. Because together, we believe that the spending power of the dollar is just going to keep going down in value. That's a fact based on inflation. Blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and cryptocurrencies have been going up in value over the past decade. That's the truth, and together, we're all going camping on the beaches of the moon. I'll see you guys on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com through the links below. As always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.